this. Did that come on now? I think it probably did, but I'm not sure. Can y'all hear me now? Once we get all this going, this. Did that come on now? I think it probably did, but I'm not sure. Can y'all hear me now? Once we get all this going. Okay. I think it's working. Oh, yes. I see. Yep. Yes. Yes. Thank goodness that I can read lips. I'm glad you can too, Bruce. Because I thought I had I don't know, y'all. Today has been a hell of a mess. I'm going to tell you. But every time we come on here, it's something going on, isn't it? But today, I'll just tell y'all. I know y'all want to know. Mother and I was watching a movie. Don't ask. We live really weird times, but she wanted to watch a movie. So last night it wasn't night. It was this morning at 2:30. We were watching the Julie Harris and Ethel Waters, and I forgot the name. So we were sitting there watching it, and all of a sudden the internet went up. I mean, like red lights went off everywhere. So I told Mom, so I said, well, let me text the cable company to see if there's a downed. Well, I got a hold of a live person at 2:30 in the morning. Can you believe that? So maybe my my internet company is better than I thought, because used to here in the sticks, you couldn't get anybody for 2 or 3 days on those tin can phones with the string. That's about what we had. I was so damn glad to get out of here years ago, but now I'm glad to be back in a way, you know what I mean. So they said, well, we'll come fix your internet tomorrow morning if you're going to be there. And I said, sure, I'll make sure I'm here. And so that was at 2:30 a.m. So at 3:30, I'd wrote some in one of my journals, and I noticed the lights on the internet had come back on. So a ghost must have fixed the internet. So then today, I decided, I need to check the speed. Well, the speeds are better than they've ever been. So I don't know, the Spirit of the Lord or the ghost or somebody, Holy Ghost, something got in my internet. So we're going to try it tonight. That's why I came on. I wanted to talk to y'all, but yet I wanted to try the internet, because these numbers are 3 times better than they've ever been. So let's just pray that, because that's what happened to Granny Pat and I the other night. It just petered out, and it was cutting in and out, and it just gets me so bumfuzzled. Hi, George Goss, Anita Ross, Wanda Allen, Bruce Thomas. Bruce says that sounds like a good mobile phone advertisement. Jimmy Mabry, how you, Jimmy? Jessica Howard, Debbie Tanner. Now, if there's more past that, I can't see them. Let me try on this little pad that I've got here. Let me see. Maybe I can see them now. Okay. Okay. Said autoplay is on, I guess. I don't know. I'm not getting y'all on this little iPad. I'm getting some of you, yes, but some of you, it's not moving up. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to have to learn more about it, I guess. Wanda Allen, I see you. Maybe they upgrade you while it was out. David, they might have, but I guess where I was going with this story was at that time of the morning, most people are in bed, God-fearing people. Me and Mother must not be God-fearing because we were watching a movie, and I don't know how anybody, they didn't have any technicians. This was just a switchboard, you know, just kind of like with a physician, just answering service. So maybe they did. Maybe when they put it, nowadays, you never know with that AI and all that. Maybe when they put it in the system, it just scanned the box and scanned the internet, and maybe it does its own. Maybe they've got it where it'll fix itself. I hope so. It doesn't matter. I'm just so glad. I hope they upgraded me because I went to when I was having all the phone issues, I went up, David, to 1 gigabyte. Well, I went to 2 gigabytes, and then the lady said, "Oh, that's too much. You never use that much." But then the internet never got any better. So I had already downgraded it, and it's a headache trying to talk to those people because they just, I don't know. So we're gonna see. That's enough of. I mean, that's enough of that. We'll see. That's all we can do is wait and see. Connie Moore says, hello from snowy and blowy 0 in Colorado. Ronnie, Claire, and I used to go up to Cripple Creek. And then there was another place. She made those elaborate coats out of sleigh blankets and then put fur in them. They were long, they were beautiful coats, and she might do a treatment around the neck that might be ostrich plumes, or that's where I got a lot of those feathers I wore from New Year's on my hat was stuff she didn't want because she couldn't use them on her elaborate coats. Neiman Marcus carried them or had a coat show, and we'd go to it's that real ritzy place there in Colorado where everybody lives. I can't remember the name of it, but it was beautiful. I had it on the tip of my tongue, but now I don't. I miss Ronnie Claire so much. She was such a dear friend, and every day I think about her or something she said or did. She was very dry-humored. When she played Corbeth on the Waltons, she was Miss Prim and Proper, but in real life, when I worked with her and then we became fabulous friends, she was just very meek, very mild, didn't speak very loud. She spoke about this very, very soft. But we had some good times going and digging in places, looking for antiques, and it was a lot of fun. No, it wasn't Cherry Creek. I can't remember. Cripple Creek, I like Cripple Creek, but that other place, I had a big fashion show there is one I remember, and my stepbrother sends me this stuff. I told him I was going to mention it. I love these. These are a dough roller with cats on them. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe you can. They got cats on the cookies. See that? I love that dough roll. Then he sent me one that's a weenie dog ice cube tray. Now, I don't have weenie dogs, but I thought they were very cute. I love the cat one. I love the cat dough roller. Might have to do the cat dough roller. Make some. Oh, I made some cookies. Okay. That's another issue I've got to talk about. The camera is fabulous, wonderful, that one of my dear, dear followers purchased and sent me. I love it. It's just been a headache trying to figure out how to download and not film the back of my head or have it on my foot, or, it's a totally new way. It's an excellent camera. And I'm not sure if I can get a picture on here. I might be able to. Let me see. One of the pictures I took But I was using the camera last night because I wanted to make peanut butter cookies. And yeah, I love peanut butter cookies. Living my dream. I love that cat dough roller too. I'm going to have to find out where it is because we just may have to have a cat dough roller. I don't have a cat dough roller. That's probably the only thing I don't have in the cooking industry. Let me see if I can get a picture. I wish I had a picture where I could put it on the screen. There is a way to do it. I barely got on here tonight. Where I've been is down at a house with a guy that's helping me with this camera. And I think he might have it to where, let me see if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see that on the screen though. That camera, I don't know if y'all can see the cat. See that picture I took with this new camera? It shows every hair on his face, on his tail. That camera is absolutely divine. Do you see it? That's Baby, one-eyed kitty. I've got him sitting there on Mother's bed, and I snapped that picture. And then when I looked at it, I thought, my Lord, that looks like somebody's a photographer. I'm not, but it sure made me feel like I was for a few minutes. And Baby didn't mind a bit. He loved it. He told me he loved being photographed. So now I may have to get him a kitty cat modeling job because I think that he would be nice. Okay, Connie Moore, I like to combine peanut butter chocolate chips and oatmeal cookies. I get sidetracked because of that Hep C medicine. Made me go half crazy. And I've told y'all, I'm not swift like I used to be, and I'm not young anymore. So I was going to the peanut butter cookies, yes. So I decided I was going to make a peanut butter cookie last night. Well, I thought, let me make something with the people that want sugar, they can put the sugar in it. Or people that don't want the sugar, let them use the new stevia. I got a new stevia. I didn't bring it in here. A new blend without that old erythos or whatever in it, because that's very bad. So when they mix the stevia with that new erythos, you don't need to use it because it's bad on your kidneys and your liver. The stevia, no, it's better than probably sweetener or anything else. You know how I do this research, y'all. Jessica Howard, hi. Billie Jean, I'm new to your channel. I am wondering about your prior career. Everybody asks about it. I tell what I can and what I can't. I'm by the book, I guess. I was an artist and designer. I worked for some notable people. But that's about as far as it goes with me saying anything. I love to cook. I've always loved to cook ever since I've been a kid. And I try to take any kind of classes I can find or used to anywhere cooking is taught or anywhere they want to eat. I'm gonna go figure it out because I like having a large waist. One of my followers said I need to get on a treadmill because of my spare tire. Well, no, I think I'll just sit down and have a cookie. I think that's what's going to happen because I don't have enough motivation to get on no treadmill. And at this age, I'd rather have the cookie. So, that's just the way we're going to be. If I have to keep filling out these shirts, then I'll just keep filling out these shirts. But to the peanut butter cookie, I thought, okay, I'm going to use, and I made the video, and I just found out tonight how to upload it. So y'all just have to wait for the video, but I'm going to tell you what was in the peanut butter cookies. They were absolutely wonderful. I have it all up here. I didn't even write it down because I thought it'll be on the video. Well, then when the video wasn't readily available, I thought, oh, I've got it in my brain, though. I'll just make it again. So I was going to do that after a while. But now that the nice feller has gotten the videos uploaded, I'm pretty sure we'll know tomorrow, because it takes so many hours to upload something that's got a lot of whatever. But it's got the cup of sugar, cup of peanut butter. I put a whole banana, but it only needs a half a banana. So you squish that banana up with your sugar and your peanut butter. And I put, of course, a little nutmeg. I always love nutmeg and everything because it's so good and it's good for you. And then I put, the reason I use the half of banana, or the banana, which I'm going to use a half in this other recipe before I write it, is because in peanut butter cookies, all you do is add your peanut butter, your sugar, and one egg. And get that all combined, and then it'll make enough of a dough without any flour or anything, that when you put that scoop on, then you use your fork to cross-hatch it. And the reason you do that is so it'll bake even. But with this banana, I didn't need the egg. And then I added 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, just so it would be thick enough to where I could dip it, because the egg wasn't there and the banana was. So y'all have to watch that video. They turned out really good. They went in just a few hours. I took some down to the cooking store today to let the girls try them when I drove down there. Connie Moore, that's the way I feel. Enjoy my cookies. I love food. I literally love food. Do you know I have loved food ever since I was a little bitty boy watching Granny on that old wooden stool and her making those coconut cream pies, chocolate pies, fried pies, breads, rolls, fried okra, all that Southern food that I grew up with. I've loved it. That has been my go-to. More than relationships, more than hurts, more than happiness, more than anything, it has been my food that has kept me half sane. I'm not sane, but I'm just half sane. I'm half wit. I'm not even a whole wit. I'm just a half wit. But the food has grounded me all these years, wherever I may be. If I was in a bad situation or a good situation and I was depressed or I was happy, I could always fry up a pan of okra or make a pot roast or make a cream pie or make a fried apple or peach fried pie. And then I was transported back into a better place and time as a memory, the smell of cooking it. So my food has been my go-to, and I'm not giving it up now. No, I won't, Connie Moore. I won't forget my cookies. I love cookies. I think because they're so easy, and at night, I know y'all get this way, so don't you lie to me. You get hungry at night and you think, well, I really don't want any more Cheetos. I don't eat Cheetos, or any of that stuff, that comfort food. I always try to make my comfort food at least healthy. So that's one thing. You have to make your comfort food healthy, and then I don't feel so bad about eating it. If, I haven't drank soda pop in 2 months. Well, yesterday I had to go to Walmart last night to get some more peanut butter, and the country grocery store was closed after 9, so I drove to Walmart because they stay open until 11, got the peanut butter, and then I got back home and I thought, I need it. Before I got out of Walmart, I decided I'm going to get one of those cold Coca-Colas out of that drink box because I thought I deserve it. I'm going to have me a Coke. I don't feel any worse or any better than when I stopped drinking them, so I'm going to have one at least. So I had that Coke, y'all. That was the best damn drink I've ever had in my life. I don't think I enjoyed a Coke more than last night. I was just parched, and I thought, I've got to have something to drink. I got to have something to drink. And that Coke did it. It just did it. Granny Pat loves those Dr. Peppers. And my stepbrother, he drinks Dr. Pepper. And I liked them, but Coke has always been my go-to. Deb and him says, yummy, make me hungry. Melinda Roth, laughing out loud. Y'all for Billie Jean. Oh, thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up, y'all. They've been telling me to ask that, and I forget. And please subscribe if you haven't. I imagine all of you are. But I just don't toot my own horn. Like Dolly Parton said, if you don't blow your own horn, nobody knows you're coming. Well, I forget to blow my own horn when it's working. Not all the time. My horn ain't always working. It's just kind of a little, I should have one of those big horns like, but no, mine is kind of like ding dong. More of a doorbell. I got more of a doorbell than a horn. Trojan says, I did same thing yesterday too. First Coke in a year. Well, somebody was thinking right because I had to have it. I just had to have it. I don't take any medicine. I don't take Valium. I don't take nothing except a piece of blood pressure pill and then my alpha lipoic acid that I take for my blood sugar. And if my only downfall is having a Coke, then I think there's more wrong to this world than what I think there is. So it didn't kill me, y'all. I'm here. I'm alive. The Coke didn't kill me. Today, don't ask me why today, I finally saw all of your, over the months, you've been saying Elvis this and Elvis that. Now I get that you were saying that my glass, I don't know, something looked like Elvis. So I finally figured it out. Well, in my little pointed head tonight, I thought, I think they said Elvis's birthday was today. It wasn't. It was 3 days after my birthday. I think mine's the 5th, 6th, 7th. His is the 8th or 9th. But I had to ask Alexa because I was in there in those wigs. I bought that warehouse of wigs, expensive wigs that I got for half of half. So they're, high dollar lace front wigs. And I was going to take them to get out of the house and go to the flea market. I was going to sell wigs. Well, it didn't work. I didn't even try because about that time Mother broke her hip. And so my adventure kind of went by the wayside. And I thought, well, I don't know. I guess I could have a wig auction or something. Like I've told you, I'm going to have the antique auction. I'm still thinking about that. I even got like this Billie Jean on here around my head. I just sit and do different designs for things, and I've got one for the antique auction. I don't know when I'll try to do it, but the wigs, I thought, I had one of those. I was looking up the price. Some of these are human hair wigs. Let me see. I'll just show you. But I was looking for an Elvis wig because I thought if it was his birthday, I was going to wear this dark wig. Well, I couldn't. There's some in there probably. But these are human hair wigs. They're expensive, good wigs. And I may send this one to Granny Pat. I don't know what she'd look like as a blonde, but it might look really good on her. If my hair ever falls out, I've got enough wigs. I can wear a wig. But this is a nice style here. This is real nice, kind of short like Mother's hair. Mother would never wear a wig, but if she had to, she would, but I don't think she would go for the blonde. But some of these were really expensive 100% human hair. And those lace front ones, the ones that's got that piece in the front. Now, when we were doing movie production, a lot of the movie stars, y'all think, oh, they look so beautiful. It's all smoke and mirrors. I've been behind the smoke and mirror of it. So those lace front wigs, you know, they come, you cut them and they come about at your hairline, but they're beautiful. They are literally beautiful. Some of those. Bruce says, you know that my only addiction is Dr. Pepper. Peyton, what herbs do you grow in your garden? Mostly basil, oregano, garlic. Of course, jalapenos is not I don't consider an herb. But I just I've got a lot of, Deb, I'm not putting the wig on. Just sit back. I'm not going to put the wig on. It's kind of like my hair in a way. It's kind of, but you know, I wouldn't mind my hair being that blonde. I like that. I had my hair blonde. You know, doing those hair shows over the years, I've had my hair green and blue and pink and yellow. And I would just, not that I went both my sisters are well, they're both beauty operators. I guess what we call them here. Stylist. I think they call them stylists. Well, I'll look for one living my dream. If I decide to get do up as Elvis, you'll be the first one to know. I promise you. David H. Rosemary, yes, I love herbs, y'all. You know, there's nothing any better than having herbs. And that'll bring us to something that I really wanted to tell y'all about. But I get sidetracked. Y'all don't get sidetracked. I do. And if you do get sidetracked, then you know how I feel. Okay, I went down to, I had it right here. Hold on. I'm looking for it somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know what I drop stuff. I always drop stuff and then I can't seem to find it. And it's a sack, a little sack. Oh, here it is. I didn't drop it. I don't know. I went to the Copper Kettle. The Copper Kettle. If y'all need anything, call down there and talk to the owner and tell her Brenda, her name is Brenda. Say, Brenda, I'm a friend of Billie Jean's. I want this or that. If you can't find it at your local piece goods store, Walmart or whatever. But I got these. You know, I'm always concerned about my pans. Those granite and ironstone pans, I'm really concerned about scratching them because they're not cheap and I like them. I don't want to have to purchase anymore. So they've got these. See these they're real thin scratch pads. They're multi-purpose scrubber. Makes cleanup fast and easy. And they're made in Poland. You can use them kitchen, bathroom, wherever. And they're called Euro Scrubby. But they feel kind of, well, I don't know. They're just like if you took a piece of cotton, you know, real cotton, like my cotton dish towels or towels that I get at Harbor Freight that I've showed. It feels like they've put a plasticine onto that, but you can still see the little fibers in it. But it's kind of hard. Well, this is supposed to scratch your not scratch your pans, but scrub them without scratching any of those pans. So this is the new pan thing, I guess. So now we got a new pan thing. You'll see me using it, and I'll tell you how I like it or don't like it. You know, I'm pretty good at reviewing stuff. So while I was down there, They gave me a little, that's all they had to put it in. I said, give me a sample of that. So I'm not going to open it because y'all are not here to smell it. It smells absolutely wonderful. I'm going to do that chicken. This is, hold on. Let me tell you. This one is the sweet cream butter. Sweet cream butter. And it's infused olive oil. 100, it's not cheap, but you don't have to use this every day. Just like I use my avocado oil. 100 milliliters would be $13. But if you use olive oil in y'all's cakes, your muffins, seafood, any of that, but cakes and muffins, if you use olive oil as your go-to, that or avocado oil, but I'm going to try this, you'll have really moist cakes. Very good muffins, cakes, all that. The sweet cream butter, though, and then on the other aspect, the aspect of it is that they have vinegar. So it's oil and vinegar, of course, but they have infused vinegar. So she said, here, taste this. Well, it was maybe a cilantro infused vinegar. But one thing I love about this company, and I'll tell you my honest opinion about how this cooks up and if it smokes too much or if it's this or that, but they have these recipe cards. Like the creamy Parmesan egg with truffle greens. These are just a few that I picked up today. Shrimp scampi. Everybody loves shrimp scampi. Or shrimp Alfredo, chicken Alfredo. Here's a creamy chipotle, roasted cauliflower. And on the card, then on the back, you've got which oil or vinegar that you're using and the recipe. And you got a QR code. Now this they have there in Durant at the Copper Kettle. And OLIVELLE, the art of flavor. So I'm excited to try this. I think this would be really, this butter, sweet cream butter, olive oil would be good to pan fry that, sear that salmon. But there is, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 different. See this, the chipotle uses pineapple habanero vinegar. Then the Parmigiano with eggs and truffle greens uses the black truffle olive oil. The shrimp scampi uses just what we got right here, sweet cream butter. So I don't have any shrimp right now, or I would even try. I would like to do these recipes and taste test them and see what, and then even try to get this products, because it's something new to me, and I'm so excited when there's anything new about my life going on, just like YouTube or whatever. So I'm excited to try this. And I've got to do the, and those cookies are good, y'all. They are good. I've been trying to write some new recipes, but it just takes a while, you know, trial and error to get them down just right. But then once you get them, they're going in the cookbook, Billie Jean's cookbook. That's why I do it all. Hi, Dorothy. I see your hand. Hi, Dorothy. Connie Moore, thank you. My hair is, oh, it's wonder it's not falling out. Sometimes it does. I mean, you know, what little medicine I take, but from that Epclusa that I took for the Hep C that cured it, I wonder I have any hair left on my head, because it did everything else to my body. Give me the spare tire, give me a brain. My brain doesn't work but on 2 cylinders, and it's about an 8-cylinder brain. Peyton, yes, it is. Copper Kettle is a store near me. Yep. And I love it. I love that store. I'm in the Texoma area. Yeah, if y'all need anything, she's got, I don't know how, that little store is full, chock full, as they say, cram-packed of wonderful things. Wonderful things. I broke my cookie scoop this morning, and I thought, I went down there. That's why I went down there. I was going to get another cookie scoop because the little dendulum thing kind of come undone, and I thought, but when I got down there, I thought, what size cookies? They had like 4 or 5, 3 or 4 sizes. I thought, let me go back and look. And of course, mine was a 3 tablespoon. I'm thinking, I haven't checked yet, but I think it was. They've got them 2.5 and 1, and then one that was tiny, like you'd make little candies of chocolate mints or chocolates or something. I thought, no, I don't need that small of a scoop. I'll never use it because I'm not the candy person. My sister, she can make that candy like you wouldn't believe. But I don't have the patience to sit there and take the chocolate. I can do it, and I have done it. I had to learn it. Take your chocolate and put it in the molds with the paintbrush, then put your filling, and then, it's just in the molds. It's just too much. Peyton, I have got granny stuff. I've got yard sale stuff. I've got stuff, new, old, whatever works, Bruce said he sent me 2 really creative, unique recipes. I saw one of those, Bruce, the raisin pie. That was always a favorite when I was a kid. You'd go to the Methodist church and there would be somebody. Every time that I went as a child, there would be a raisin pie, there would be a peach cobbler, there would be coconut cream and a chocolate cream. And there'd be all the sheet cakes. You remember the sheet cake? They call them sheet cakes. White with the white icing, and then there'd be a pink one. Miss Mills I remember her, she would always bring the pink sheet cake. So that was always, I've always ate well. And I love food, like I told you. Linda, hi, Billie Jean. I'm always catch you live. Enjoy it so far. You're looking good. Hope your feeling is good. I feel good. Can't y'all tell I've been feeling better? I'm not so worn out. I'm really trying, y'all, to try to rest. It's okay. A few of you asked about my sleep apnea study. I got that all back. Then I think the last chapter we were in is the trying to get it approved from insurance. Well, it got approved. So y'all know next Thursday I have to go get it fitted. I've never had one, so I don't know. I guess I've got the mask and everything. The lady was very nice at the hospital that did the sleep study, because she said, here, take these 2 masks that you use because they're expensive. You don't want to have to rebuy them. And so I guess I'll take them with me over there. I need to remember, because if I don't put them in the car, then they'll be trying to sell me a mask, I'll bet you. And I'm not going to buy another one because she said they're expensive. So I don't know. Y'all may know. Lucy girl, I love a good cheesecake. I do too. Yeah, I do too. That's one of my favorite. Well, I can't say that. I've got too many favorites. All of y'all are my favorites, and my desserts are my favorites. Pinto bean pie and juniper berry jam. I saw the jam, but I'm fresh out of juniper berries. I haven't seen those. Gosh, at the peach orchard I go to down by Bonham, Texas, they I can't remember that peach orchard, but they come from everywhere there. He didn't have a big crop this last year. Usually I'll freeze them, cut them, freeze them, and I'd have peach cobbler right now, but I didn't get any this year. Rosie, what is all that? Why are you putting all those letters up there? Okay, I don't know how. Do you know how, Billie Jean? I can't remember, y'all. How'd I do it? I don't know. She'll just have to. I don't know how to do it. I saw something. Peyton says tomorrow morning I'm going to try and make your homemade. Peyton, I'm sorry it went off the screen. I went off the screen, so I didn't see what. Let me try this. Okay, I am blocking her, him, it. Okay. We'll see if that works, y'all. Lucy girl, I think I blocked her. Hi, Trojan. Oh, I already blocked. I did. They just get on here and think they don't make me upset. I just think they're idiots, you know. Like as Forrest Gump, stupid is as stupid does. Well, that's the way I feel about some of these assholes. I just get so tired of them, y'all, because they try to come in with us, and here we are having a good time, and then they want to get me sidetracked. Excuse my language, but I just get so angry. I literally get angry. Oh, you're going to try to make the homemade biscuit recipe for the first time. Now, Peyton, are you going to use the one with the yeast? That's the best one. The last one, y'all know that I went on that biscuit quest. I bet y'all thought I was drinking or something, but no, I wanted the biscuits to be perfect, and I finally found that in that recipe with the yeast. Y'all got to try it. If you do not have that recipe, you try it with the yeast. I'm going to tell you, even though my grandmother's biscuits are good and all that, and I was trying to use the convection oven, that's why they weren't rising like she did. I finally realized that, but I'm not going to heat that big oven for 6 biscuits. I'm just not going to do it. It's too expensive and it's too much. But then I found the yeast recipe that's on there, and I can use that in the convection oven, and they get about that high. Best biscuits you ever had. So they're going in the biscuit book. Of course they are. And then I make them, with the blueberries. They're good blueberry biscuits. That's something I come up with, but I thought, why keep making blueberry muffins when I can have blueberry biscuits? And then I put butter. I put challenge butter on it if I don't have any homemade butter, and a little bit of honey on top of that, or sorghum molasses. Oh, there's nothing better. There's nothing better to eat. That's why I tell you, I wish y'all was here to have whatever, because I love my biscuits. I do. I love biscuits. Mother doesn't care for them too much, y'all. I think because maybe they had them when she was a little girl. Y'all, I can't believe she's going to be 93 in April, and she's still directing me and Granny Pat. Thank you for reporting them. I don't think it doesn't bother me. Now, y'all, I know it. Y'all seem very protective, and I appreciate that. It doesn't bother me. Let them say whatever they want to. But they don't need to be doing that. I understand where you're coming from, and y'all probably are on YouTube more than I am, except me talking to y'all or making the videos. I don't just sit and watch too much stuff. Now, there is a kid, and I'm going to try to find it because I told, or I wrote him a message, I don't know. It was very, wants to be a chef. And let me see if I can find that while y'all are on here, because I want you to go over there to follow him, if you don't mind. He looks like he's only about 15 or 16 years old maybe, and his mother, they live down in Texas. I think probably close to the coast around probably Seabrook. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think of where. And I want to find, I'm trying to find out where I could find my followers. On this little iPad, I'm not as used to this as y'all are. So it takes me a minute, but that's all we got is time, y'all. So his name's like JT or no, here it is. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. I hope it is. Yes. Okay. I want y'all to click over and go to MT's. Let's see. MT's Kitchen. Now, he's a little red-headed boy that is a boy, but yet he wants to be a chef. And he just stole my heart, because he's got, his goal is for 1,000. I think he might have gotten over 1,000 by now. He said, "Hello, my name is Marshall with a dream to be a famous cook. Please subscribe to my channel to see the latest recipes. Thank you." He joined in May of last year. He's got 1.45 subscribers. And he can make it. He'll make it. I know he will. It takes determination to be a chef or anything else we do. So let's help the kid. Let's help the kid, because Granny Pat helped me, and I think paying it forward, I would do it in a heartbeat for anybody, any of y'all. Linda Gomez already knows I love watching MT. I'm so happy. Not Rosie. I enjoy biscuits. Peyton, I'm going to use homemade buttermilk for the biscuits. Do I need to add lemon juice or vinegar? You can do either one for your buttermilk. It's not like store-bought, but you'll get the same kind of outcome most of the time. The vinegar is what I've always used. So let's just say vinegar. Use the vinegar, cap full of vinegar to a cup. Mary said, maybe Rosie's a male. Well, maybe Rosie is a male. I don't know. But that doesn't concern me. Just have to raise up the tail. I don't know. Like we used to do them old chickens. They don't need to be on here doing whatever they're doing, though. Oh, not Rosie Ruiz says she enjoyed the German spice cookies. They were good. I enjoyed making those spice cookies, but y'all, I enjoyed eating them more than I did making them. There's nothing like a cold glass of milk and a cookie. Now, if y'all want to talk about it, that's what I'm telling you. Here's Mother's glasses. Maybe I should wear Mother's glasses. Look, that's what I need. I look like I met her a few times, the fashion icon. Y'all know who I'm talking about, but I can't remember. What is her name? Known her for years. Wore all the jewelry and passed away last year. Harry, well, she's married to Harry, I don't know, somebody. So, Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I've got chicken. I've got to thaw it out. What do y'all want to see? Tell me with chicken. Do you want chicken and dumplings? Chicken, what do you want? I'm going to start asking y'all because I don't run out of ideas, but yes, she recently died. I should know. She wears big glasses like this. I can't remember, Trojan. I can't. My brain, it kind of gets there and then it goes away. Kind of goes south. It's MT's Kitchen. MT's Kitchen. Well, I love this new camera, y'all. Used to, I couldn't have showed you nothing on my phone or on this little iPad. This new camera just did search for MT's Kitchen. All right, well then go to MT apostrophe S Kitchen should come up. Let me look. Yeah, I just searched. I see where in my search, where I searched before, it's just MT. Just put an M and a T Kitchen and see if it don't come up. Are you the rest of y'all? Any of y'all search for it? Do you see MT's Kitchen? Una, thank you. Chrissy, hi, Billie Jean. How are you? I'm okay, Chris. I'm okay. Mary said, yes, Iris is right. Okay. Fashion, Connie Moore, the Edith Head exhibit was wonderful. I couldn't read all that. It went too fast. One day, we're going to work on that next. Okay, y'all? We're going to work on that next of how to get these chats up. And of course, I know probably some of y'all, Grandma Lois, y'all know Grandma Lois, y'all know Granny Pat. Lois Baird Rice, she's a sweet lady, a sweet, sweet lady. And she has some sweet prayers. But y'all know that's why I put the big flower in my hair. I don't know what happened to my flower. I think I put it back in the vase. But I was trying to outdo Grandma Lois, and she said I won with that hat on New Year's Eve. She said, you won. Peyton, the reason I put bay leaves in there is just like, I don't know if you've ever heard of somebody say, oh, it's just an old wives' tale. Means it's just something you do, that's not a wives' tale because that has nothing to do with telling, but my grandmother did it, her mother did it. It's just when they used to have weevils, which is a little bug that would get in the flour, or I know y'all probably had pantry moths you can get it from a package. The old brown paper sacks like this used to get eggs when you get them at the grocery store. Then you'd bring that home and put it in your pantry or your kitchen, and those moths will get in your pantry. They love flour, they love cornmeal, they love chow mein noodles, they love anything that has something to do with a wheat or you put the bay leaf in there and it'll kind of dispel them from getting in your stuff. I haven't had any in a long time because I've always just kept bay leaves. So I don't know if it really works besides being something that was done. So that's why I do it. But I haven't had any bugs, weevils. Now, I've had pantry moths because I go to the country grocery store and even Walmart can get them. My nose is itching. I'm like, Grandma Lois, my nose is itching. Oh, Mary, thank you. Iris Ifill. That's right. Iris Ifill. Edith Head was the exhibit that I took Mother to in Oklahoma City. Yeah, Iris was an extraordinary person. You know, she was very smart. She had the eye. She always loved the way she dressed. You know, she could gob all that jewelry and all those bracelets and all those round glasses, but she always would come out looking beautiful. You know, I mean, I would like to dress that way, not like her, but I'm saying in a manly kind of sense. I would like to dress kind of, well, I kind of put things together. That's just plumb stupid, Fred Loris. I guess I'm blocking him too. I don't like the way he sounds. Yeah, I don't like the way he sounds. Let's see. Those Cabot Moth Loaf crackers. Yeah, they like anything, Bruce, that has flour. Yeah, they will. They get in there and I'll tell you what, another thing that I was going to make those tamales, and I bought those corn husks and I didn't use them for a few months. I looked down in there and they were in the corn husks. So be careful with your corn husks. If any of you buy corn husks, they'll get in those too. They'll get in those too. Well, let me put these on so I can see what's going on. Peyton, I hope that those biscuits, you said you're making them in the morning. Take a little shot. If you have time, take a little photograph, email it to me at justmebillyjean@yahoo.com. I like to keep up with y'all. I may not can answer every one of you like I used to, but it's getting there's kind of getting too many people in the kitchen for me to answer every question, but I'm still trying. Yes, living my dream I have. Might be good. Rosie, I know. You know, when spices get involved and murder your family members, it just breaks my heart. I've choked on a few spices. Sometimes those jalapeno peppers, boy, they get me all choked up. That, what'd she give me today? That vinegar I was telling you all about. She said, oh, it was in the little cup like this. And she said, here, taste this vinegar. I don't know which kind. She said, I could just drink it. And I said, so I took it. But then after I did that, you know, my palate was so shocked from the vinegar, I couldn't taste any of the other oils that had the infusions in them because I was still tasting vinegar. Put in the freezer for no less than 3 days, kills eggs and so on. I'm glad to know that, Dreamland. I knew they probably had that way, but I haven't had them just that 2 times. Now, earlier this year, I had some more, so I must have got them from the store again. Or they might have been on that bag of those corn husks. I've been looking, trying to get, well, I've been working on my story, my book. Chris, thank you. Have a good night too. What I was going to tell you, just email me some of those pictures of those biscuits. I'd like to see what y'all make. JustMeBillyJean@yahoo.com. We've been on here an hour. I don't really have a lot to do, but I guess I can just talk for a little bit, and I think I've discussed everything I had kind of planned. You know, I don't have any scripted. I just do what I need to do, and then I'm going to try to get that video uploaded with the... oh, it is? Okay, well, let me see if I can find her. Okay, let me see. Okay. Goodbye, Rosie. We'll see you next time. I think I did. I will try. I've never made biscuits before, but you have inspired me. I'm going to try and make them before my baby wakes up in the morning. Yeah, follow that recipe. It's a good one. And you have to let that set for a little bit. So you need to get your yeast prepped before. But I have faith you can do it if you follow that. I really do. And they'll be so good. Make sure you got some blackberry jelly or honey or something to go with them, because that's what makes them. Oh, I just have to have that, or I don't want the biscuit. I want something that's going to just slather it in butter and blackberry jam, any of that. But we've talked tonight, and I hope y'all are doing well. The storm is coming. I don't know if it's snow. I haven't had a chance to check y'all. I know some of y'all are saying that you already got snow. So I just be safe out there, whether it's snowing or not. Love your neighbor. Love yourself. And we'll talk to y'all this weekend. I hope Granny Pat, I texted her tonight, but she may be taking a nap. I don't know.